This is the trend review for Thursday, the 28th of December 2023. And I was looking at Tesla today, and I didn't manage to have a successful trade. We had a trend day once again, so that made very difficult to take a reversal because there was not going to be a lot of conviction. So once I missed out on the initial short for the drop on Tesla, there was no good area for me to make an entry. So that's very unfortunate, and I missed out on the trade. Maybe for continuation here, uh, but it's still I was gonna just let it be and take another trade tomorrow instead. So Tesla yesterday had a big run to the top side, and we had broken out of the we had moved up in a very choppy manner, pretty much between 258 and 240 for uh, for an entire week or 2 weeks since the month started. We've been going slowly up the cams, and we're on the daily R3. And yesterday we shoot up past the monthly R3, which is this red line, 262.45. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not it. The monthly R3 is at 255. So we actually pushed past it yesterday, and the day before. So today was very interesting because we actually canceled the positive move to the top side, and it seems like this month is gonna be the start of a new trend to the downside, or at least this became an area for profit taking. So today I was looking for a possible short, or actually I was more confident for a continuation to the top side because even though we were opening very close to R3, we had crossed the R3 on the monthly, and we were trending up since yesterday. So I was expecting a run to the top side, and we dropped to the at the open. We dropped to the gray area, and I was just waiting for my opportunity. We closed the second minute candle kind of as in a hammer, and I didn't pull the trigger. I kind of hesitated because again we hadn't really tested this range yesterday. But if we had failed to break out of the range, I knew we were gonna drop back inside the range. So the other problem that I experienced as well, the reason why I didn't take the trade, is that the level 2 and level 3 were very balanced. There was a lot of sellers to the top side and the downside, but it seems that the top side won. We needed to find some buyers, actually. And we were defending 263 pretty well, but I assume that the market maker had to look for more buyers. So that's when we started the sell-off. I almost pulled it. I pulled the trigger here, but my share size was incorrect. I had 32 shares, but I cannot afford those shares anymore. So I didn't get in, and as soon as that mistake happened, I wasn't able to recover and place an entry here. So the stock just dropped. You can see the drop was very fast. And so we dropped all the way down to S3, and I had another opportunity to make an entry here. But again, on a trend that wasn't very confident. We pushed higher, we failed, we returned, and I decided to just pull the trigger because I didn't think there was gonna be a lot more opportunities. But there was a lot of orders coming in at 261, which stalled the price action to the top. So that was worrisome, and I almost got out of my position here. It came within 10 cents on my stop loss, but we recovered and we actually pushed higher. But the farthest we got was 261.75, and I was gonna get allowed 20 cents away from that target to end the day at 2R, but we never reached VWAP, and that's because we hit the 20 moving average first on the 5 minute, and that's when we continued to the downside. This could have been a nice entry for a continuation of the trend to the downside. But again, I'm not very happy with the amount of shares I can buy on Tesla at this moment. And you can see we actually broke out from S4. So it could have been a nice opportunity to short here and then add at S4 for a continuation of the run. But anyways, my trade on Tesla was long at the pullback, just below S3, and we got very close to my target. But I placed my target at break even because I knew that if we failed to reach my target, then my trade was pretty much over. Seeing this hammer though, I should have been ready to make an entry short for a continuation, but it's not really part of my strategies, but I guess that can be done. And so I just got out the break even, and I need to do a better job at pulling the trigger. Maybe I have to use my automatic hotkeys so that this kind of mistake doesn't happen. But this is an issue with the platform where I'm not allowed to use full margin on Tesla for some reason. Wait, so that was good. I've had an excellent pre-market, which seems to be the thing nowadays. Adapted to market conditions. Cover identify the days structure. Yeah, so on Tesla we had a little bit of an open auction here, a narrow initial balance, so which created the double distribution day. This trade was not an A trade, minus 0.1, I guess, yeah, but it was good enough to take, especially on the pullback. And here today we were trying to take an A trade, a bit hesitant. I'm gonna break even, just minus 0.1. And the issue here is that I missed out on an earlier entry. So, and I took a less than optimal. I took a good trade, but not an optimal trade. And yeah, anyways, that's it for the trade review. A little bit long, but I had to explain what happened today, how my daily analysis went, how I was expecting a continuation of the trend, but that failed, and how I was very hesitant on my entries, which resulted in me taking a worse trade for the day, a reversal on a trend day, which doesn't really quite work out. And now I'm seeing that there were other options I could have. There were better trades that I could have taken for a continuation of the trend, but that's it for me today.